Now my audience will introduce themselves.
Keegan Combe.
Macy Meyer.
Kenzie Cole.
Luann Cole.
Hi, my name's Colby Duval, and my speech is called That One Sea Animal. They're friendly, they're noisy, they're not very cute, but neither are you. Whoops, I don't actually think that about you, but hey, it rhymed. What kind of animal am I talking about? When you think of the word sea lion, the obvious ones come to mind, like sharks, dolphins, whales, and even an octopus. But what about a sea lion? Like many others, sea lions just get thrown into a bundle of sea animals that you know nothing about. Today, I'm going to be talking about sea lions. I'll be using 3 categories to break up the information on sea lions. First, we will discuss what a sea lion is. Next, we will look at the typical lifestyle of a sea lion. And lastly, we'll talk about some fun facts on sea lions. Let's start off by discussing what a sea lion is. The sea lion is an aquatic sea mammal that belongs to the Pinnipeda clade, meaning winged or fin-footed, which also includes seals and walruses. Sea lions are categorized by having tan, gray, or brown-colored fur, being four-flippered with a flexible pelvis, which makes them able to walk on all fours when on land. Big eyes, whiskers, and visible ears. Sea lions can hear both above and below water, although their hearing is better underwater. According to Dolphin Research Center in their article Sea Lion Info, studies show that sea lions can hear frequencies up to 70,000 Hz, but vocalize within the range 100 to 10,000 Hz, using barks, clicks, moans, chirps, growls, or squeaks, which is very similar to humans who have a range of 20 to 20,000 Hz. Sea lions also have the capability of seeing both above and below water. But unlike humans, sea lions cannot see in color. All pinnipedans, which include sea lions, have a tapetum lucidum, which is located at the back of the eye and helps aid in night vision. Cats also have this, which is why sea lions and cats' eyes both glow in the dark. Sea lions cannot smell underwater, but have a great sense of smell outside of the water. Like other marine animals, sea lions have limited sense of taste. The whiskers on the sea lion do contain nerve fibers. These fibers aid in navigation in the water as well as locating prey by vibrations in the water. Seals do grow to be fairly large animals. In Dolphin Research Center's article, Kids Sea Lion Facts, pups, known as the baby seals, are born 2.5 feet long and weigh 13 to 20 pounds. The cows, the female sea lions, can be anywhere to 5 to 6.5 feet long and weigh 200 to 400 pounds. And the bulls, which are the male sea lions, can weigh anywhere from 600 to 800 pounds and in 6 to 8 feet long. That's just the beginning. Now you have an idea of what a sea lion is. Let's look at the lifestyle of a sea lion. Some species of sea lions can live in subarctic climate conditions, while others live in tropical climates. Sea lions are found in the northern hemisphere as well as the southern hemisphere. In fact, sea lions are found in all bodies over the world, one exception being the northern Atlantic Ocean, says the article. Facts about sea lions by Sea Lion World. Researchers cannot seem to determine the reason behind this, because the climate is compatible with other climates other sea lions live in, and there is plenty of food in the area. Although they have been known to eat seaweed and aquatic plants, typically sea lions eat on fish, including salmon, anchovies, and sardines, as well as crab, squid, and octopus. Every day, sea lions eat anywhere between 5 to 8% of their body weight, which is 15 to 35 pounds of food every day. Dolphin Research Center, in this article, Sea Lion Info, says, using all 34 to 38 teeth, sea lions grasp and tear their food, yet they still swallow their food whole. Sea lions are mammals, so in many ways they share common characteristics with humans when it comes to breeding. At age 4 to 5, females become sexually mature to breed. However, males do not become eligible to breed until age 10. Maturation is shown in males by a sagittal crest, which is a raised forehead and appears about age 10. According to the article Sea Lion Reproduction by Sea Lion World, male sea lions head to shore about May to start claiming territory for breeding season. A few weeks later, in late May and early June, the females start arriving to shore. The males compete for harems, which are groups of sea lions whom they wish to breed with. In mid-June, pups are born from the previous year. A few weeks later, 20 to 30 days later, the females are then ready to breed again. It is very common for one male to breed 10 to 30 females in a harem. The gestational period for sea lions are 9 months. Like I mentioned, sea lions are mammals too, so the mother gives birth to a single live pup, and twins are very rare. Once the pup is born, the mother will nurse for 6 months. So yes, a female sea lion will be nursing one pup while pregnant with the next. The average lifespan for a sea lion in the wild is about 20 years. The age of a sea lion is determined by counting growth layers in their teeth. similar to counting rings in a tree trunk. Sea lions really only have two predators that are other animals: killer whales and sharks, including hammerheads, great whites, and blue sharks. When sea lions have to further out into the waters to find food, they are more likely to encounter such predators. Although man has proven to be the greatest threat to sea lion survival. This is due to fishermen either hunting sea lions because they are taking their fish or because they get caught in their nets. 6 of the 7 sea lion species that remain, according to the article Sea Lion World, called Types of Sea Lions, approximate 700,000 sea lions are left in the world today. The 7th species, the Japanese sea lion, became extinct in the 1970s. Today, sea lions are protected by the Marine Mammal Protection Act of 1972. Short-lived, but quite the interesting lifestyle sea lions live, as you can see. Lastly, let's dive on into some fun facts about sea lions. The first in my fun fact is, on average, sea lions can dive approximately 600 feet deep into the ocean. And sea lions can hold their breath anywhere to 8 to 20 minutes in the water, whereas humans can only hold their breath for a couple minutes at most. A quote from How Diving Mammals Stay Underwater So Long by National Geographic talks about how sea lions can dive for long periods. It says, diving mammals will slow their heart rate, stop their breathing, and shunt blood flow from their extremities to their brain, heart, and muscles when they start to dive. Another fun fact, typically sea lions swim at 11 miles per hour. Unless they feel threatened, they can reach speeds up to 25 miles per hour. Sea lions also do this interesting thing called molting. This is when an animal loses its fur or feathers and it's replaced by new. Typically this occurs after breeding season, and during that time, sea lions are not supposed to go in the water because they do not have enough insulation for the water. Sea lions are considered to be highly intelligent animals, which is why it is easy enough to train them to perform in front of crowds. Performances from sea lions can include different jumps, clapping of their flippers, barking, high fives, or even giving kisses. Such performances can be seen at the zoos, aquatic parks, or tourist locations. My last fun fact is that sea lions are also being used by the Navy with their water needs. The U.S. Navy trains marine animals like the sea lion to find and retrieve equipment lost at sea and also identify intruders swimming in restricted areas, says National Geographic in their article How Diving Mammals Stay Underwater for So Long. Sea lions' excellent eyesight underwater makes them good at finding lost things in the water. Sea lions are chosen by the Navy because they are smart, hardy, very trainable, and amphibious. While there are many other fun facts about sea lions, this is all that I will share with you today. As you have heard, sea lions aren't just another sea animal. They're a large, smart, very noisy sea mammal. Hopefully by listening to me talk about what a sea lion is, the lifestyle of a sea lion, and some fun facts about sea lions, you too will now understand more about sea lions. Now you'd be silly and you'd also be lying if you said you didn't know anything about sea lions now.
Deegan Cole.
Macy Meyer.
Kenzie Cole.
Luann Cohn.